Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. On this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now here's Bird. The Hawks working the ball around. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot is long. Stolen by Bird. Pass to Harrington. And here's Bird. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Turner with the screen. Here's Paul. Gasol pulls it in. Launches it. Pass to Bird. Right side Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Back to Bird. No good. Good D by Irving. And it's Love with the ball for the Raptors. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Here's Hardaway. No one near him. Lets the three fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Turner with the screen. Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Down low, Gasol. And that one drops for him. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gasol a screen. Here's Goodrich. That's good from 17 feet away.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
The Hawks leading.
Team coach. Substitution on the court.
Paul with the steal. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bird pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The Hawks again can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Kerr. Following the basket by Kevin Love. From outside the arc. And Kerr is good for 3.
And that's his specialty. Kerr is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
Paul for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass to Bird. Now here's Kerr. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Kerr. Clock at 4. Bird with the bucket.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Paul, trailing by 5. Misses the 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Paul with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. Rebounded by Sefolosha.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Bird way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Paul. Drops it in from 11 feet. Paul's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now in the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
In the corner, it's Bird. Over in the corner, Harrington. Big play by Bird to set it up. Harrington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Kersey. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
There's a good screen. Here's Bird. Drops in the layup for 2. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep at his size, really hard to guard.
Out to Hardaway. Goodrich with it. And Kersey pulls it down. Ball left side. Turner with the screen. Pass to Kersey. Now here's Love. The 3. That shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. Bird with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Goodrich up top. Clock at 6. Back to Bird. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bird. On the wing, Hardaway. Second chance shot. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Back to Harrington. Bird outside. And Curry has it in the corner. In the corner, it's Bird. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Harrington. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the floor.
And it's Love with the ball for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Walton. Shoots the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Gasol. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Gasol's got 6.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
"20 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Gasol. Puts it up from 7. Basket good. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Walton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks on top. They're up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 7. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Curry. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Back to Harrington. Pass to Gasol. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Poke loose. Paul with the steal. Oh, the lob to Irving. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
That one falls.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Substitution for your Hawks. Larry Bird. Tim Hardaway.
Here is Love. Tries a three off the inbound. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Love's got his second basket of the night.
This is why you can't lose sight of Kevin Love even for a millisecond. He's an absolute sniper from deep.
Outside Cowan. Paul outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Offline with his three. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Bird. Now Hardaway. Good on the triple. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Irving can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Bird. Out to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trailed by 9. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
From deep, Collins. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Atlanta leading by 7. Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Kerr outside. Pass to McGee. Turner with the steal. And here's Kersey. Trying his luck from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kerr outside. From deep. Drills it from outside. Kerr's got 6.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Paul outside. Irving surveying the floor. Out to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Kersey to the wing on the left. Pass to Paul. In the corner, Irving with it. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
They set the pick. Here's Kerr for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Turner with the screen. Paul for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Here's Kerr. 9 points in the game so far. There's the triple. He's off on that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Atlanta leading by 7. Now here is Hardaway. In the corner, it's Bird. Good looking screen by Gasol. And Bird, here we go. Gasol inside. And the basket is good. Gasol's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Pass to Kersey. Shot on the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Bird way outside. The rebound by Walton.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Monroe looking around. Now Kersey. Pass to Walton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Tim Hardaway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. The second effort. The rebound by Turner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's blocked. Gasol with it.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Hardaway. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Bird. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Toronto making a change here.
To the lineup for the Raptors. Number 20, Doug Collins.
Bird looking it over. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. Told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Fires for 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
On the wing, Bird. .125 left to play here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
5 to shoot. Turner for 3. And that's collected by Bird. if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pau Gasol.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective. Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. Over to the wing. For 3 points, Harrington. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.